Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to What Can I Say? The show that I talk about things you need to hear, things you don't need to hear, or things I simply just have an opinion on. Now, I'm very aware that just by looking at the thumbnail to this video, a lot of you guys are probably already assuming that I'm here to bash religion. That's not the case. But what I'm going to talk about is something that, if you have a very, very strong ego, you are not going to listen to a word of whatever I'm going to say. That's because I don't care what color you are, what your economical background is, what region you grew up in, whether you believe in God or do not believe in God. Every single human being that has ever walked the face of the earth has been made to worship something. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of atheists are probably telling me, well, that's not true. I don't believe in God. I don't worship anything. Just because you do not worship a God does not mean that you are not going to idolize someone. And you'll probably idolize someone in the movie industry. You'll idolize a self-help person, a scientist. The whole point is you are going to look up to something. Now, I believe every single human being is born with this craving hunger to worship, to idolize, because the world is so big. It's so vast and there's so many moving parts, and we always got those questions. Where did I come from? Where am I going? What is the purpose of life? And every single human being wants to get those questions answered. And they'll answer it through religion, they'll answer it through science, they'll answer it through people that we feel have life figured out just enough that we can model them, idolize them, because we feel like we're not just floating in the abyss. We're on a set path, we're on a set course, and we are going somewhere. Now, here's the problem when it comes to idolizing and worship, the pros and cons. The pros, like I just said, you feel like you're on a path. You feel like you're not lost. Here are the cons to it. And I can give you so many names, but I'm going to give you one. Jim Jones, the man that led the mass suicide. Because here's the biggest problem when it comes to idolizing and worshiping, is you should never, and I mean never, I don't care who you're talking to, I don't care if it's a pastor, I don't care if it's a scientist, I don't care who it is, never listen to somebody 100% of the time. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people also might tell me, well, that's not true, you got to listen to the Bible, you got to listen to the Bible 100%. Here's my question, or here's my answer to that. Have you read the Bible 100%? No. What you are listening to is people's interpretation of the Bible. So when you hear people talk about science, when you hear people talk about self-help, it's all up to interpretation. You've all heard the story of the elephant, right? Where you got one person standing at the trunk, one person standing at the tail, one person standing at the leg, and they all believe what they're looking at is the elephant. They're all like, no, this is an elephant. No, this is an elephant. No, this is an elephant. But it's not until you take a step back is when you see the entire picture, when you realize, oh, what I was looking at was an elephant, but there's so much more that I missed. So when you take an individual, every single day they are learning. And I'm pretty sure you did not grow up with their parents, in their region, with their economical background, with the friends that they grew up, learning the lessons that they were taught. Because whatever they went through is what formed their idea of what the world is. So when they sit up there and they preach to you and they talk to you and they say, I read this piece of literature and this is what it spoke to me, or I studied this and this is what I learned, it's all up to interpretation. Now, that's the most dangerous thing, is because when you agree with someone 100%, you are completely throwing yourself out of the equation. You are ignoring the fact that you grew up, that you had learning experience, that you were instilled with intuition and your gut feeling to figure out this is right, this is wrong. And you also have the ability, and a lot of people are scared to do this because they'll see someone that has 4 million followers on social media. You only have 300, and you're like, who am I to disagree with them? But here's the most dangerous part when it comes to agreeing with somebody 100%. Is, and realistically, this is all I can say, you would have drank the Kool-Aid. Jim Jones had his followers. They didn't disagree with him. And as crazy as his tactics started to become, they didn't disagree. And look what happened. So my message for you guys is study. Is to listen to multiple sources. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest. If there's a pastor right now that you really like, I'm pretty sure the pastor's not kind of what got you into your religion. It was this idea of, what is this religion? I need to find someone that knows more information so I can listen to. If you're into the science field, don't go into, oh, I just like this scientist, I'm going to listen to them. No, study different scientists. Self-help people, same thing. Don't say, oh, I'm just going to idolize this person. This person seems so smart. They got all the right answers. No. Listen to multiple people. Because then you get a better perception of what the elephant looks like. And here's the other thing I'm also going to say, is that if you study a certain event long enough, here's what you'll find. You will find two people from opposite ends of the spectrum that are studying the exact same thing, that never met each other, and they will form opinions, ideas that will contradict themselves. And maybe all you need to do is step in and say, I get where you came from. I get where you came from. But I disagree. And I believe in this. Just because you disagree with the experts don't make you wrong. It allows you to think for yourself. And in this world, in this blue marble, that's all anybody's doing. Is reading the terrain, reading the writings on the wall, and they're interpreting it the best way they know how. So that's my message for you guys today. Is we're all going to worship. We're all going to idolize. But do it smart. And most importantly, do not get taken advantage of. So that's my message. If you guys got any questions, if you guys want to comment on this, hit me up on Twitter @ChristianG7752. And thank you guys for listening.